Good morning, everyone. Usually, I would have a season 3, episode 4 podcast released today for you, but we're doing things a little different. And I think we're going to continue to do this. So, I have a ton of incredible, amazing books I want to talk to you about, including S. Massery's Brutal Obsession and Devious Obsession. Plus, I want to talk about The Words. I am dying to talk about The Words by Jade with literally anyone who wants to talk to me about it. But due to some really exciting upcoming projects, including the release of my debut psychological thriller coming out in September, so stay tuned for lots of updates about that. And the continued releases of my naughty novellas, which will be switching to a pen name. Just to keep things clear, Psychological Thriller by Elizabeth Scores. All of my naughty novellas will be under a pen name Libby Scores because I do think I'm hysterical. So all of those changes are upcoming. I have lots of exciting things. I'm going to be doing some events to promote the psychological thriller, but also my naughty novellas because I do have an affinity for not being able to focus on one or stay within one parameters. So psychological thrillers, very exciting for those. I'm also currently still finishing up it's technically my 4th novel. When I'm done with it, it will be my 3rd query ready one. And I have lots of other exciting projects. So I'm very busy and I'm very excited. It has cut into my reading time. But that's not stopping me from consuming amazing books. So I will be back to talk about those when I have time. And stay tuned for some other exciting updates in terms of what I have to offer you, which hopefully is something you want because I am quite excited and I can't wait for you guys to be excited too. So sorry that there's no official book review today. If you need some quick recs, it's actually right there. The Sirens by, is it The Sirens? Hold on. It is. I couldn't remember if it was the or not, but The Sirens by Amelia Hart. I am super excited for this. I did splurge and get the Barnes & Noble special edition, Sprayed Edges. It's a gorgeous book, but she also is the author of Wayward, which I have such an affinity and love for. If you are looking for something touching, moving, beautifully written, even though I haven't read it, I'm highly recommending it ahead of time, just because of how amazing Wayward was. Wayward is over there. Sirens is up there. Very visual today. If you're looking for dark sports, hockey, incredibly fucked up, but like still emotionally touching, I cannot say enough good things about Brutal Obsession and Vicious Obsession by S. Massery. I bought the next 3 books, all matching covers because they're gorgeous, but I bought them mid-flight because I read both of those books on a flight to Alaska and on the plane ride home from Alaska and fell so hard in love with them that I had to buy the rest of the series. So those are both books I recommend and books that I intend to finish reading. If you're looking for something cute, quirky, there were moments that I laughed out loud. There were moments that I was like, oh, okay. And definitely something I can relate to as a woman who has tried dating in her 20s. And my dating in my 30s has been a little different. It's like a whole different story for another day. This is supposed to be a quick update. But I did read I Summoned a Demon Boyfriend. No. I'm so sorry, Miss Jessica Cage. It is I Accidentally Summoned a Demon Boyfriend by Jessica Cage. And that one I thought was definitely something I hadn't read before. It wasn't like anything else I read. It was cute. It was funny. It had some spice. And overall, I thought it was like a cute story. So I would also say that if that's what you're in the mood for, I could recommend that. Otherwise, if you are looking for something that will just destroy your soul and then put it back together with good sex, with interesting characters, it's a rock star romance, I guess. I don't know if that's like a subgenre or not, but it's called The Words by Jade. And I feel like everybody knows it because it has that quote that the audio narrator just like, oh my God, like the way he says it. You begged her to kiss you, she begged me to fuck her. First of all, not even the best line in the book, but the audio for that will forever live in my brain. But it's an amazing book. I cried for the last 100 pages. It was really good. And those would be, if that's what you're looking for, those are my recommendations. I will say I'm also midway through a Golden Girls cozy mystery. I think it's Murder by Cheesecake. I have it in the other room. If you're looking for something as light and fluffy as a cheesecake with a side of nostalgia, dive into that. It's definitely different than the dark romances I've been reading, but it also it's a good thing to be reading when you're busy because it's just like that sense of comfort without the calories. So, have a wonderful day. I will be back soon with actual like in-depth reviews of those books and more with some exciting announcements. If you haven't already, I'm going to make a plea. Feel free to check out my website, elizabethscazzari.com. We are going to be going through some changes with some updates. You can also sign up for my newsletter to stay informed, be involved. There's going to be lots of fun opportunities coming up, prizes, giveaways, things like that. You can sign up for my newsletter at the bottom of my website. Hopefully it works. I fixed it last night, so we'll see. And otherwise, you can follow me on Instagram at Elizabeth Scazzari Author. Though, fair warning, I did recently delete the app to take a bit of a social break and a hiatus. So I do have some posts coming out. But if you need, for some reason, to get in direct touch with me, I would say find my email on my website. So otherwise, have a wonderful day, everyone. Happy spring, happy almost summer, and happy sunshine. Happy reading, too. Okay, bye.